One, look at your side. Look at your right side, girl. Your best friend who was beside you, nudging your elbow while whispering in your ear. What happened, Sana? Can't you see I'm listening to the class? You said a little irritatingly as you focused on Mark's lecture your teacher was teaching. You can hear it later, Ryan, but you will not get this chance every time. Jungkook is staring at you from 10 minutes now. When I suddenly turned back and caught him, she said excitedly as your eyes were softening. Really? You whispered back as you could not believe it was happening. Yes, Ryan, I swear, she said, pinching her neck as it was her sign of promise. Okay, you get back to lecture. We will see about him later. You said, pushing her words away where she powdered her face and looked at the board. The class was going on slowly. Your focus was shifting to Jungkook as you could not stop yourself to check whether she was saying the truth or not. So you dropped your pen purposely and bent down to pick it up. Sana, who was observing you, smiling inside her as she knew you would look at him. Is he staring me? You thought to yourself while picking it up until you met his eyes in the process of getting up. It's true, he was staring at you so lovely. You never saw him staring at you like this. You didn't break the eye contact until he winked at you. Up, you quickly blinked your eyes and turned your head away from him. Didn't I tell you? Now you will believe me? She asked while nudging your elbow, which was like teasing, where you smiled slightly as it was a blush. You are in the final year of your high school. You have been a topper of the school and also a friendly student. You didn't know you would like Jungkook along with your books. He has been your crush, but you never let anyone know except your best friend. But it doesn't mean you always crave for his attention. As a girl, you felt a crush on him the day you saw you, but you never tried to talk to him or didn't think of gaining his attention. You used to be happy by seeing him secretly. But now, when Sana suddenly said he was staring at you, got some kind of feeling. You thought, why would he look at you? So to test, you looked at him. The boy who is the heartthrob of the school staring at an average girl, this was your doubt. Is he still staring at me? You slowly turned your head towards him and was surprised to see he was still staring at you. What? He asked you, raising his eyebrows. Nothing. You simply shook your head and turned at the board where your teacher was writing a problem. I think someone must be taking the bet seriously, she said as she saw her best friend was chuckling. You know, right, I don't like losing, but that's why I'm doing my work. I think I'm almost successful. He looked at her, poking his cheek while his eyebrows were rising. Let's see, I don't think that bookworm would let you win. She smirked at him, poking his ego. Just wait and watch. She will create a path for my win. He smirked at his best friend proudly while looking at you. That day afternoon in the canteen, you were serving the food in your plate until you saw your favorite fried chicken was over already. No fried chicken, it's my favorite, but this tray is empty. I should not have come last. You were feeling bad by standing near the food counter until you saw chicken pieces in your tray. Who put this in my plate? You uttered those words out, then suddenly a voice came from behind you. It's me. You quickly turned around and were shocked to see Jungkook standing there with a smile on his face. Jungkook, you stood at your place as it was your first talk with him. I heard you like fried chicken, so you can have it. He was smiling at you while biting his lower lip in teasing manner. Thank you. You stuttered while smiling hesitantly and quickly left from there as it was a new experience for you. I can't believe you took my fried chicken and gave it to that worm. She scoffed angrily while he was staring at you like a crazy guy. It's okay, Claire. I will by evening. Don't be angry. Have your lunch. She was looking at him weirdly as he was behaving like a guy who fall in love. Seriously, I don't understand. You're doing all this for that stupid bet. I never saw you paying attention to anyone. Have to do few things to win in bet, babes. You continue your food. She shook her head in disbelief and was having her lunch. Meanwhile, on the other side, I can't believe this wine. Jungkook talked with you, she said excitingly. Yeah, even I am also not able to believe it. Can you hear my heartbeat? It's rising so fast. I never felt like this, you said, trying to breathe normally. Don't worry, you will face this many times. It happens when you face our crush or love with whom we never talked but imagined our whole life with them. It's crazy experience. I saw it in many dramas. Even I also saw. I thought it was rubbish, but now I can feel it. You guys kept on talking. That day evening, you were reading a book in the library until you heard someone calling you. Ryan, Ryan, he was whispering in your ear. You heard whispers and turned at him, but you were shocked and also surprised to see him there. Jungkook, you said innocently. Can you just come out? I want to talk to you. He whispered slowly as there were few students in the library. Okay, let's go. You agreed and got up, where he smiled and got up from his chair before walking out. You guys came to the school backyard and were standing facing each other. You were so nervous as he was not saying anything from 5 minutes. Ryan, can I ask you something? Finally, he talked. Yes, you can, you replied simply. Well, can you come on a date with me? Your jaw dropped upon hearing him as you didn't expect this was coming. Date with you? Yes, I started liking you recently, so I want to know more about you. That's why I thought the date would be a nice idea, he said hesitantly while looking at you, lowering his head slightly. You were shocked as you never thought that he would like you. You didn't even think he looked at you, but now going on a date with him? It was a huge task for you as you don't even know how to express your feelings. Being an introvert. Ryan, what are you thinking? Would you like to come on a date? He was looking at you hopefully. Jungkook, I don't know what to say, but I need time to decide. You said, lowering your head as you were nervous. Okay, take your time, but say yes by tonight. I will be waiting for you near the carnival bus stop tomorrow. Don't forget to come there. Bye, he said and quickly left away. Oh no, what should I answer him? This is my first time talking with him and he is asking for a date. Ryan, why did you stuck in this situation? You stomped your foot and went back to the library. Next day, it was the weekend. Jungkook was waiting for you in the bus stop like he said. Then a bus was stopped in front of the stop. He quickly got up and went to it, hoping you came there. Shoot, she didn't come, man. He felt disappointed and went back. Like these 3 buses come and gone, but he ended up with disappointment as he didn't come in any of those buses. After a while, a bus stopped in front of him, but he sat there hanging his head low as he thought he would not have come. Jungkook. A wave of fear flashed on his face as soon as he heard your voice, and a fresh smile formed on his lips. He lifted his head up and looked at the bus. He was surprisingly happy to see you there. He quickly came near you and extended his hand to help you get off the bus. You held his hand and got down while looking into his eyes as he was looking into yours. I thought you would not come. My brain also told to not go, but my heart brought me here, you said, smiling. Thanks to your heart. He was smiling. You're welcome. You smiled in return. Shall we go inside? You simply nodded while tugging your hair behind the ear and followed him inside as he took you, holding your hand. The whole day you both enjoyed it a lot. You got to know many things about Jungkook as well as him. You guys shared many secret wishes, goals and all. It is drawn to evening and it was time to leave. Wine, it was so nice to come here with you. Thanks for coming, he said, holding your hands. I am also happy to be with you here, Jungkook. I don't regret this day. I will remember this day forever in my life. Thanks for all these memories, he said, smiling heartfully. I forget to say, you're looking so beautiful in this dress and you look so cute. He instantly kissed your cheek, making you surprised. I'm sorry, I couldn't control myself because you stole my heart. You blushed while controlling your smile. Thank you. Okay, I will take leave now, you said while taking off your hands back, controlling your smile as he was holding your hands tightly, yet not painfully. Okay, ping me once you reach home safely, else if you want I will drop off. No, it's okay, bye. You smiled at him one last time and left from there where he was so happy. But this happiness is for completing his dare, which was a bet between him and his friend's gang. Next morning you were walking in the corridor with a fresh smile. I think someone must be happy. I can see a love glow on face. Yeah, Sana, stop teasing me, you said, hitting her arm playfully while walking to your locker. So you're happy? Did your date go well? You nodded while chuckling and giggling. You were happy and your face was glowing like a new light, but it didn't take much time for darkness to enter on your face as you heard something you shouldn't. Jungkook, you won the bet, man, she said while giving high five to him. What did you think of myself? I can't do it. Now will you believe I did it? He said proudly while smirking. I agree, but that stupid wine, how did she believe that? You took her on a date and I can't believe you took her on a date just for a bet? Your face withered upon hearing her. Just a bet. Your heart was broken into pieces hearing a heartbreaking news. Sana held your shoulder as she saw you becoming weak. I pity her. What will happen to her after knowing you went on a date with her for a bet? Tears started forming in your eyes. You quickly left from there as you didn't have the courage to hear one more word from them. You came to the washroom and cried inside while Sana was feeling bad for yourself outside the washroom. Ryan, please come out. After a few minutes, you came out of the washroom. Your face was red and puffy as you cried badly. Sana was feeling so bad to see you like this. Ryan, she whispered. Don't worry about me, Sana. I'm okay. I just couldn't control myself, you said and turned on the tap to wash your face. I can't believe that Jungkook played with you. How can he do such things? She was so shocked. He played correctly, but I was stupid to believe him. How could a handsome girl like him fall for an average girl like me? I will delete this chapter from my life, then only I can focus on my career. You washed your face. Even though I feel bad in one way, I'm happy to know you're strong enough to face this, she said, patting on your shoulder like a proud friend. You both came to the class and sat on your bench where Sana was looking at Jungkook angrily, who was smiling. What happened to her? Why is she angry? He was surprised to see Sana's angry face. Later, your teacher had come and the class was going on. Claire, why Ryan is not staring at me? Maybe she got an eye infection. How would I know? She shook her head as she was feeling jealousy for something. Call Wine. He threw a pepper ball on Sana, but she looked at him angrily and didn't call you. What's with her? He looked at her the same angrily, and this time he threw paper ball on someone who was beside your bench and told her to call you. Wine, Jungkook is calling you, she said, patting your shoulder. You looked at him coldly without any expression on his face. Hi, Wine. He waved at you so happily. But you didn't reply to him and turned towards the board. He was confused with your behavior as you never behaved like this. What happened to her? He texted you, but you didn't reply even after seeing the message. He called you, but still you didn't call him back. Jungkook was not understanding why you were not talking to him, not responding to him. Like these few days, you completely ignored Jungkook. You didn't give him a chance to meet you or talk to you directly. You would always avoid him and stopped going to the places wherever he presents. One day seemed like last time chicken was over and you stood near the counter silently until he put the pieces in your plate. I saved it for you. No thanks. You put them back in the tray and left from there. Jungkook stood blankly as he didn't understand what's wrong with you. You were not talking to him all these days and now putting them back. From his face, anyone can say he was deeply hurted. One day you were walking in the empty corridor as the school was over, but Jungkook grabbed your arm and pinned you to the wall. Jungkook, what are you doing? Leave me. I will not leave you, Wine, until you answer my question, he said, blocking you in between his hands. What do you want to know? You asked, looking into his eyes, but this time he didn't see the spark in your eyes but pain. Wine, what happened to you? Why are you ignoring me after the date? You know how hard it was for me? He was saying painfully, but it wasn't visible for you. Why is it hard for you, Jungkook? You should be happy that you won the bet, right? He quickly took off his hands as he was shocked. Ryan, he was speechless. What happened now? I heard whatever you talked about me with Claire. I didn't know you were fooling me. I was stupid to believe you, Jungkook. He stood there silently without saying anything. You can see his face was turning dull. I thought you took me on date genuinely and I felt so happy, but you broke my heart, Jungkook. Don't talk to me ever. Goodbye. You were about to leave, but he grabbed your wrist. Man, if you had listened me that day, you would not have talked like this now. You turned at him slowly as you were confused. Yes, Claire, it all started because of a bet, but I should say, I took her on a date genuinely. She looked at him surprisingly. What are you talking about, Jungkook? Is it true? Yes, I fall in love with Wine in this process. It's true, I never look at any girl, but this girl made me go crazy. Her innocence, friendliness and many things. She doesn't know she is more beautiful than anyone. I genuinely enjoyed her company on date. I felt like I want her to be my side forever. I'm saying it true. I love her. He was smiling while thinking about you. Yes, fine. I really love you. I'm sorry. It all started because of a bet, but I genuinely like you. He felt his words were genuine as tears formed at the corner of his eyes. Jungkook, really? I'm sorry. I should have heard you completely. I just heard half and concluded you as a cheater. I'm sorry, Jungkook. You immediately broke into tears as you felt guilty. No, it's not your fault, fine. It's my fault. But now I don't want you to be sorry. I want you to trust me. I want you to see the love for you in my eyes. Then he cubed his face as he cubed yours. I must say that I felt genuine the every minute I was with you. I saw your love and care, the Jungkook, but was betrayed by words. I promise you, I will always be with you, trust me. You wiped his tears while smiling through your tears. Thank you, Vine. I loved you. He wiped your tears and kissed on your forehead while you smiled happily. Thank you for watching.